You're in the cinema, about to watch yet another sequel
$1
to a forgotten
Coca-Cola
franchise
Machine.
nobody asked for. You're getting popcorn and a drink to drown out your
Hold on, before I watch this, man. You see, I could never do Coke or like soda for real. I never been a Coke. When I was a little third grader, I had to do a project. Right, it was the effects of Coca-Cola on the body. I can never get with Coke, cause that shit was burning rust off of cars. It was cleaning toilets. My nigga, you're burning alive. Lay off the Coke. Lay off the sodas, bro. Like, look at the back of a Sprite can and tell me if you know anything on the back of that. You're dying.
to induce sorrow with a sugar rush. You pay and they hand you a cup. Then you see it, glowing red and chrome, the Coca-Cola Freestyle Fountain. Here, you can choose between over 100 different flavors. Cherry vanilla Coke.
I remember these machines. Did I use them? Fuck no, I didn't. I just remember, like, every time I would go in a little restaurant or something and I see one of these, I'd be like, whoa, damn, they got all the flavors. I still ain't want it, though. I was scared.
Peach Sprite. Maybe you'll go crazy and mix Fanta with Powerade. Or maybe you just pick a classic. But this machine is way more than just a soda fountain. It's not just serving you a drink. It tracks everything you do. And while you're picking your favorite flavor, it's quietly collecting data.
Bro, this is nothing new. My phone is listening to me right now. Fuck you. Fuck you, stop listening. You're not gonna listen though. It don't matter. Right. Anytime you say anything to your phone or near your phone, which are always near your phone, they're gonna start displaying those ads, showing you shit about what you just said. They're listening to you, bro. They're listening to you. Don't say nothing crazy or they gonna come after you. Sleep cozy at night. You get kidnapped. Fuck. Chill.
Data that turns customers into test subjects. Data that Coke will profit from tremendously. The Coca-Cola company is said to have invested more than $1 billion in this machine, but they're very likely turning its capabilities into much, much bigger savings and profits. Today, we're diving into how a drink dispenser became a global lab and what role you play in all of this.
Let me see, Fern. Let me see.
The Coca-Cola company is one of the biggest beverage producers on the planet.
Also, Coca-Cola is just weak, bro. I've had it before. Like, maybe, probably like 3 times in my life. It's ass, bro. It's not even that good. If anything, get a Sprite, bro.
Conglomerate controls almost half of the global soda market, making billions in revenue every year. And one important way they sold their many drinks has long been soda fountains. In the olden days, ordering a soft drink would work like this. You'd walk up to the counter, place your order, and someone would pour your drink into a cup. Then self-service.
Now there's one key difference here. Watch this. Watch this. Are you watching? Look at this. This is old America. This is before all y'all got fat as hell. I'm talking to you. Lay off the triple cheeseburgers, bro. Like, they putting it in your face. They know you want it. You gotta relax, fatty. Chill. Cause look, back in the day, bro, whenever you look at their old meals, their old McDonald's burgers, bro, niggas used to get small fry. That was a regular serving and a regular burger. Now, they plastering. Ooh, triple dipple Grinch meal. Grinch meal? They getting y'all with triple dipple Grinch meals. That's the problem. Okay? They getting y'all with K-pop. They getting y'all with demon hunter sauce. I don't fucking know. I have to stop though. Stop indulging. Get your regular shit. Get some normal size stuff and you'll be good, bro. Then we can all go back to being a regular size.
Place your order and someone would pour your drink into a cup. Then self-service fountains arrived.
Oh,
now you can fill
one more thing, bro. I'm sorry. These machines that y'all get y'all drinks from, I get drinks sometimes too. They're probably rotted and moldy on the inside. Let me show you something. See, bro, look, most likely, this is what you getting, bro. This is what you getting. Cause I know several niggas that work at fast food spots. They tell me they don't clean that shit. It never gets cleaned. This is what you're drinking, bro. Look at this. I'm responsible too. This is bad. This is a problem. Do you see this shit? Bro, there is hella black mold growing inside the drinks. We're all dying. This is why we're dying. I bet you if we didn't eat all this we ate, bro, we lived to be 150.
Discretion. When you were a kid, this fountain was everything. You can mix yourself something truly undrinkable.
This is the fat shit I'm talking about. What are you doing? Yo, bro. Nah, this just made me mad. Bro.
Really undrinkable.
Yo, bro. You got Coca-Cola, Coke Zero, whatever the fuck that is, Sprite or something, Dr. Pepper, water. Yo, bro. Minute Maid, like, nigga, that's not good, bro. That's a fucking toxic concoction. You dying 5 years early off this shit. You.
However, in 2006, Coca-Cola and other beverage makers noticed something worrying. For the first time since 1985, the sales volume of carbonated beverages had declined. People started to focus more on their health and well-being.
Wow.
They were increasingly looking for sugar-free
make them start worrying, by the way. Wow, niggas making better in their health.
Drinks and low-calorie options. But Coke's fountains just weren't ready for that. At that time, only about 1% of all Coke fountains in the US even offered Diet Coke. Meanwhile, the choice of sodas at convenience stores had increased dramatically. Rows and rows packed with hundreds of bottles and cans. But Coke fountains were stuck with the same
blinders, bro.
Kind of
when you go to the grocery store, you gotta put on Hall of Fame blinders. That ass. Hall of Fame. Don't look at no snacks over there. You know, the reason they put all them snacks at the front door is because your fat ass gonna grab some on the way out. Or on the way in. Don't do it.
Boring standard flavors. So they had to come up with an idea that would change everything. The freestyle fountain's design is interesting. The red, the chrome, the sculpted lines. It kind of looks like it wants to become a Ferrari when it grows up.
This shit do look sexy. I'm not
and
gonna
that's
lie.
not a coincidence. It was developed with Pininfarina, the legendary Italian design house that shaped the curves of Ferrari itself. You slide your cup under the dispenser.
See?
Now comes the fun part.
And that was all part of the plan.
You see dozens of bubbles on the screen in front of you. Each bubble is labeled with a different drink. Mezzomix, Coca-Cola.
Bro, this is in everything now. All type of, like, everything is optimized to get you to click on it, get you to love it, get you to see it. YouTube, anything, bro. This is a problem. Like, everything's corporate, bro. We gotta relax. Drinks is drinks. Can we just leave drinks, like, just drinks? Like, it's too much psychology going on for Powerade.
Powerade, Lift, Fuse Tea, and Kinley. In total, you could choose over 100 drinks. Back when you were a kid, this would have been impossible. Restaurants used massive 19-liter syrup canisters for every single drink option.
Brother.
Nowadays, all these flavors fit into just about 30 tiny cartridges. The cartridge design is inspired by medical tech, where precise dosing is critical. Just as insulin pumps deliver exact amounts of medication almost drop by drop, the freestyle system carefully meters syrup and carbonated water for each pour. In theory, every pour is perfectly measured, drop by drop, turning your drink into a precise masterpiece. But Coke from a freestyle fountain actually tends to taste a little different from the one you buy in the supermarket. In contrast,
we're comparing medical surgeries to drinks. Do you see the problem?
To the old canister systems that pre-mix syrup and sweetener, freestyle keeps flavors, sweeteners, and carbonated water separate. Now, when you press the button, the flavor, sugar, and carbonated water are combined on demand. Wow. This can make your Coke taste slightly different from other preparations. Staring at the bubbly screen, curiosity kicks in. You came in for your usual, but you gotta admit, some options here are tempting. You tap the Powerade bubble, and suddenly a whole lineup appears. Powerade Raspberry, Powerade Lemon, Powerade Strawberry. So many choices. Which one to pick? You even mix a drink that doesn't exist before. You could create your own secret flavor. And won't that make you special?
You're so special.
The freestyle fountain is fun. It lets you explore. It bewilders. It sparks curiosity. It might even provoke play. And that's exactly the point. Coca-Cola doesn't just want to sell you a beverage. It wants you to feel something. This technique is called experience marketing.
It's shooting off.
Right here in front of this machine, you're not just choosing a flavor. You're interacting with the brand. You are literally experiencing it. Every tap, every bubble, every choice pulls you deeper into the Coca-Cola universe. And that matters, because moments like this make you
Hold on, wait. Does Coca-Cola own all of these brands? Like Sprite? Hold on. Alright, so Coke owns Sprite, Mellow Yellow, Fresca, Minute Maid. Bro, Golden Peak, Powerade. Yo, bro, they have y'all in a headlock. They got you like this. Spitting on you. They're spitting on you. Bitch. Get our drinks.
Coke, not just as a drink, but as a feeling. And ideally, it wants you to go home and tell your friends about that insane machine that lets you mix your own Coke and offers that amazing weird new flavor they so gotta try. And Freestyle isn't the only example for Coke's experience marketing.
Pre-ad! It's gonna be an ad, watch.
Think about Share a Coke. Different campaign, same idea.
Never mind.
And it's all part of Coca-Cola's bigger play,
No, I'm
shifting
sorry.
from being just a product brand to an experience brand. Anyways, you ultimately go for a Sprite. You didn't even know Sprite Cherry existed. Time to give it a shot. You press the pour button, then you take a sip.
Oh!
Not half bad.
Oh!
You're not the only one who was curious about Sprite Cherry. All over the world, people have made the exact same choice. Obviously, Coca-Cola didn't offer you this new flavor just for fun. The Freestyle ecosystem is basically a giant testing lab. Every pour, every mix.
So then they gonna decide, you know, what flavors are the most common, what niggas love the most. They face scanning you. They see your fat ass coming back every day. Oh, I need my Coke. I need my Coke red cherry. Oh my God, my Coke red cherry orange. They see all y'all niggas doing that. Now, Coke red cherry orange flavor in all stores. Yeah, this is...
Every flavor you try feeds into a massive experiment, a sampling program on a global scale. And with this particular new flavor, the experiment actually worked. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. When Coca-Cola launched the Freestyle in 2009, they packed it with cutting-edge technology. Reliable wireless networks like the ones we have today weren't exactly standard, so Coca-Cola built their own. The network they created links every Freestyle machine directly to Coca-Cola's backend systems, which are managed through SAP software. Think of it as the company's brand.
They had it in 2009?
It keeps track of everything happening across all departments in real time.
This
every
just goes
single day.
Soul. All the technology that we think is new, it's not, bro. It's not. It's not new. Coke was doing this shit in 2009. What they doing today? Bro, they probably got nano chips in the drinks.
Over 50,000 Freestyle machines send data back to this brain. They report everything that's going on inside them. Which flavors are being poured, what time of day they are consumed, or how much syrup is left. You might not experiment with your drink choices, but many other people do. That is how Coca-Cola discovered that people really like Coke Orange Vanilla, Sprite Cherry, Sprite Strawberry, and Coke Cherry Vanilla. Some of these flavors started as user creations, combinations people kept mixing again and again at the Freestyle machine. Others, like Coke Orange Vanilla, were developed by Coca-Cola. The more people got these, the stronger the signal became, and what started as a tiny bubble on screen ultimately moved into full production. Sure, you can argue the company might have released these flavors eventually either way, but with Freestyle, those decisions happen faster than before, and might be grounded in better data. But there's more. Before Freestyle, staff had to manually check those giant syrup canisters. They probably used inventory sheets, maybe did a bit of guesswork, and called or emailed Coca-Cola to reorder. Freestyle completely transformed fountain logistics. Every night, the system collects data from this exact machine and figures out how many units of each cartridge needs to be delivered.
It is impressive, though, at the same time. It's impressive. Because people got to come up with this at the same time, bro.
And it's not just based on what you and your friends poured yesterday. Algorithms predict demand and even factor in planned promotions for specific beverages.
Man, it's like the only way all this can happen is because it's impressive. Because it's like, man, the only way this can happen is because there's a bunch of different people that's good at something. I mean, it's not like this one genius dude was like, we're going to do this and this and that. It's a whole bunch of people that know how to do one thing and they all like come together. It's like...
The system calculates which cartridges need refilling and automatically creates the restocking orders. Those orders are sent straight to the distribution center, and from there, the cartridges are shipped directly to the fountain locations. Every Freestyle machine on the planet is quietly syncing. Think about how smart this is. With Freestyle, Coca-Cola can optimize their entire fountain supply chain, streamline inventory management, make restocks more efficient, and even improve their production schedule. It's probably safe to assume that this alone saves the company millions and millions of dollars along the way. If even Coca-Cola is tracking your data in real life, you won't be surprised to learn that your data is exposed everywhere, and there's
here we go. Bang.
Nowhere to hide. Every click, search, and form you fill reveals tiny pieces of who you are. That you had to look up how to spell bourgeois 6 or 7 times for your online comment war, that you don't understand the 6-7 meme, or that you enjoy mixing Sprite and Fanta.
Discuss 2026, let's leave that. Let's keep it in 2025, bro. We're gonna leave that, leave that in the past. Come on.
Disgusting animal. With data breaches rising every year, your personal information is...
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Fern, usually you be getting me with the ads, bro. I don't be able to predict it. But this one, Bro, come on, bro. Like, you should have put that in a Coke machine or something. Like, you just popped out of nowhere with this nigga standing here.
At risk. Shady data brokers see your name. With the custom
Incogni,
removal feature, 50% off, the data streams
Incogni, go get Incogni or something.
only report back. Marketers at HQ can push new campaigns straight to the freestyle. It took a while to get to this level. Whenever Coke wanted to push a new campaign or change content, it required a full software update, during which the machine couldn't pour a single drink. Not exactly ideal, considering many fountains are located in high-traffic fast food chains.
Thanks.
So in the mid-2010s, Coca-Cola integrated AirWatch, a modern device management platform. Now, instead of sending out a massive software update, whenever marketers want to roll out a campaign,
That slow
they
times
could
in
push
the day.
tiny data packages. While receiving the configurations, the machines most likely stay fully operational. They simply download and display the new content, like this Halloween special. What happens next is called nudging. A new flavor might be the first bubble you see, or a short teaser video might just catch your eye. You're still free to pick whatever you want, but those gentle nudges make you more likely to experiment. Thousands of individual recorded choices to try some bizarre Halloween flavor, all feeding directly into Coca-Cola's product development.
That's so true, bro. It's so true. Like, if I see Halloween flavor, like Kit Kat Halloween flavor, I'm definitely gonna try that over.
But wait a minute.
They
This little
got
black
us,
dot
bruh.
up there, is that a camera? Is this thing
You
recording
been told
you?
us this.
Well, Coca-Cola did plan to install a camera in one of their freestyle models. They even included it in their spec sheet and described it with the words,
now look.
future capability.
Now I gotta be it's in a public place too, so I guess they're allowed to record you. That's crazy. Wow.
For motion sensing and facial recognition. This way, the company could have tracked every smile.
But can
when
they
you mix
collect that on my
flavors,
face?
every frown when it doesn't taste right after a little test sip,
Bro.
literally observing which combos make you happy or annoyed. Every reaction is data.
Yo, what if I get like real mad and I punch the camera? They're gonna take that off the list, or
But could they really pull this off? At least in theory. In Europe, for example, strict data protection laws such as general data protection regulations would likely not allow this to happen. In the US, however, businesses and event venues are increasingly experimenting with facial analysis and recognition technology in public spaces. So hypothetically, it might be feasible
this
there.
is insane to think about. When you go outside, bro, your face is getting scanned. They scanning me. Come on, bro. This is insane.
According to Fortune, in early 2024, AI company Quantify referenced a facial recognition project tied to freestyle. In a now removed entry on their website, it reportedly said, each vending machine comes with a camera installed, in which an image is captured for every customer interacting with the machine. Coca-Cola's marketing team aspired to use these images to generate insights on consumer preferences and usage patterns. Reportedly, Quantify built a machine learning model to detect customer demographics. Basically, the Coca-Cola company could know you're a guy in your 20s, standing here grabbing that Sprite cherry. After Fortune asked questions, the post seemingly vanished. A spokesperson for Coca-Cola said
Yo, they silenced this. Yo, bro. And they silenced this. They silenced Fortune. Got him out of there. Just slid him a little $20 million bill.
cameras in freestyle fountains were just tested in a laboratory setting from 2018 to 2019. When we asked Coca-Cola
How much it take y'all to get silenced? Like on something. How much it take y'all to get silenced? I feel like, it depends, bro. If it's like the amount of money, yo, something I can't turn down, depending on what it is. But for most of the time, like, if it's something that I can just live the rest of my life off of comfortably, rich, cooked. It's over. Like, don't ask me that. If you give me that amount of money,
about this, they did not respond. The creepy camera hole aside, the technology is pretty impressive. A single globally deployed machine expanding flavor variety, strategically pushing experience marketing, enabling hyper-detailed flavor testing, micro-campaigning, and optimization of the supply chain. You probably stood in front of one of those before and never even had a clue.
Yep.
But there is this one central question we just couldn't shake. Just how much are they saving and making with this? In order to find out, we went down a rabbit hole, annual reports, analytics, figures, and company filings, only to realize there is no concrete data. Sure, we found a few clues here and there, but we could barely make anything useful out of it, especially because gains from freestyle are tangled up with other projects. When we reached out to Coca-Cola for comment, they didn't respond, so we had to call in backup.
You thought they were gonna tell your ass? Hey, can you tell me how you been spying on us, please?
Enter Yannick, the team's spreadsheet wizard. He dove into everything we could find out about freestyle and started making sense of it. His analysis is split into 3 parts. First,
Yo, YouTube. I know that you're trying to run up money off me. You give me 3 ads this video. What's wrong with you, my nigga? Damn!
To me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where
payback. Let's start with Coca-Cola's assumed revenue from freestyle machines. To get a rough baseline, we looked at something similar, loyalty programs like Payback. Payback usually returns an estimated 0.5 to 3% of your spending. Sounds like a bad deal for them, but here's the thing, it works. Because when people get a little something in return, they tend to spend even more. And while they do, Payback collects tons of data, or what they buy, when they buy, and where they buy. You can't fully compare.
This low key. This is the thing about discounts. This is hand in hand with discounts. Y'all niggas will buy anything when it's on discount, even if they wasn't gonna buy it in the first place. You're spending more money regardless. Boy, just don't buy it. Oh my god, I saved 2 cents. Holy boy. You would have saved them 2 cents plus them $10 you just spent if you had just kept it pushing. What's wrong with you?
Payback to Coke Freestyle, but both follow the same idea. Encourage people to buy and learn as much as possible while they do. The data collected through loyalty programs like Payback enables targeted marketing and personalized offers, helping deliver messages that are relevant to individual consumers. Studies like this one show that loyalty programs can improve gross margins by 2 to 4%, not simply because people buy more, but because companies can make smarter, data-driven marketing and product decisions. Using that logic, we can conservatively assume a 2% margin on revenue for freestyle. This is a very rough estimate, but enough to get a sense of scale.
2%
According to one source,
millions of dollars, huh?
Coke Freestyle machines dispense around 4 billion drinks per year. Assuming an average of $2 per drink and a 2% margin, that adds up to roughly $160 million in yearly gains, well over $1 billion since freestyle's inception. Second, the value of data. Back in 2015, Coca-Cola teamed up with Hivery, a company focusing on AI-driven optimization. Their mission was to optimize vending machine sales. One of Hivery's clients was Reyes Coca-Cola Bottling Co., a U.S. bottler with roughly 19,000 vending machines in hospitals across California.
What is that fucking machine? What is this?
Bottler with
Bruh. What type of bullshit is this? Is this what make the Coke cans? What the hell is this?
Vending machines in hospitals across California and Nevada. Hivery's software combines sales data with machine learning and some algorithms to predict demand for every beverage in every machine. Reportedly, Reyes saw a 6% sales increase and a 15% reduction in restocking trips. These numbers suggest that data-driven supply chain management can generate significant sales boosts and cost savings. It is reasonable to assume that freestyle fountains could yield similar results. Third, new flavors.
Yup.
Some of the new
implemented the new flavors. Obviously, we knew that was gonna happen.
Flavors Coca-Cola launched based on their freestyle testing turned out about as popular as the deeply disappointing and unwanted sequel you're going to endure in a few minutes. Take Coke Cherry Vanilla, for example. Even though it was one of the most beloved freestyle combos, Coca-Cola decided to not produce any more in 2024 due to declining demand. Freestyle may help spot promising new flavors, but it doesn't seem to be foolproof. Out of 4 flavors brought to the market, 2 did not survive. This doesn't necessarily mean they were bad investments, just that they weren't long-term hits. Coca-Cola may have overestimated how representative freestyle users are for the broader market. Again, our request for comment
they probably just like making bullshit.
Unanswered. While Coca-Cola rarely publishes concrete sales data for specific products, we found a number for one of their newer non-freestyle Sprite products that shows the potential of this market. Sprite Chill generated $50 million in sales.
What is Sprite Chill? What? Yo, bro. What can Sprite Chill be?
First 21 weeks in the North American market. Again, it's hard to estimate the total profit the company may have made through new flavors that started on freestyle, and how important the fountain data was for their success. But looking at all 3 aspects of Yannick's analysis, one thing is
Sprite Chill is a lemon lime flavored Sprite. As a unique, intensifying cooling sensation. Yo, is Sprite not lemon lime already? Is that not just what regular Sprite is? Chill flavor. Nigga, put your shit in the fridge. That's how you get that chill flavor. Yo, bro, this is bullshit. The only reason I'm telling you the only reason they made this is because, whoa, new Sprite flavor. Niggas gonna go buy that shit. When really you're drinking the same Sprite. All it is the placebo effect. You think it's gonna taste like something new, so you taste something new. When really it's the same shit.
Relatively safe to assume. The $1 billion Coca-Cola reportedly invested into these machines has long been made back.
That was a great video, Fern. I appreciate you, WVid.